Well, a year ago this month, a Detroit man walked free after spending 34 years behind bars for a crime he didn't commit.
Today, his lawyer is set to unveil details behind the $150 million lawsuit being filed and who they blame.
7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith joins us live now. And Matt, how did we get here?
Okay, it starts all the way back in 1984. That's when Darryl Siggers, then 20, was convicted of first-degree murder. He'd end up getting a life in prison sentence. Things would continue for him in that fashion for quite some time, 30-plus years. But all these years later, we start to learn more information. And his lawyers say that information started to come out about who was actually behind this, including the fact that one of the people who was testifying on DPD's behalf, the Detroit Police Department, well, he only had 1 year on the job, but he was considered an expert witness at his trial. Well, Siggers was just 20 years old when all this happened, and that was when he was convicted. There had been a house party where 3 people had been thrown out of his girlfriend's home. Later at Chalmers and Mack, one of those men was shot and killed. Siggers' attorney now says witnesses were forced to pin the crime on Siggers. We talked to him back in 2018 ahead of today's announcement. Siggers said he was shocked by the decision to lock him up all those years ago and what he saw while he was still behind bars.
You had a lot of stabbings, killings. There were, I've seen stuff that ordinary men probably shouldn't even see. Couldn't believe it. I'd always had faith in the system. I believed it would work.
We will learn more about this situation later on today. Again, this is a $150 million lawsuit. His attorney, Wolf Moore, well, he says that it is against the people, specifically he calls it the DPD detectives that framed Siggers. Of course, we will hear much more later on this morning at 10 a.m. Look for that story later on at 7 Action News. We're live this morning. Matthew Smith, throw it back to you.